Today I'd like to share with you some of my disastrous online dating experiences. Don't know if you've tried some online dating and how's it worked for you. Hopefully yours turned out better than mine did. Um, I don't even know where to start. Some of them have been quite hilarious. Anyways, I'll start off with this one because my daughter had prompted me after my husband had died that she thought I needed a companion. Something that we could share our interest in and, go to the movies, out for dinner, and whatever. So she helped me fill out the form for information for the one Plenty of Fish. So I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes. So a couple of days goes by and I get this message from this gentleman called Tony. So we chatted on a little chat version on the Plenty of Fish website. And he seemed like an okay guy. So after a while, we swapped phone numbers and talked for a while on the phone before we actually decided to meet. So it was getting close to Valentine's Day, and he wanted to take me out for supper. So I'm like, okay, there's a nice little local family restaurant that me and my children go to quite often because the food is really good. So I gave him my address, and he came to pick me up. Of course, now when you're talking with somebody over the phone, I guess because of their voice, you have in your head, you kind of picture what they're going to look like. So when he ever drove up and parked his car in the driveway, and now he's walking down my walkway, and I was on the porch waiting for him, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh my God, no way. I don't know if he just got out of work or if this was the normal way he looked when he went out, but I was a little, I'll say horrified. His hair was big and bushy, like he hadn't combed it in a week. He wore a very threadbare plaid torn shirt. His jeans looked like they've seen better days. And he was a big, tall guy, kind of on the husky side, which, okay, that doesn't bother me. And I could see in his hand that he had a heart-shaped box of candy for me. So I'm thinking, oh, that's nice of him. Oh, God. So then he opens his mouth to say, hi, Gail. Good to meet you. And the minute he opened his mouth, all I saw was two teeth. And they weren't in that great of a shape either. So now in my head, all I'm thinking is two-toothed Tony. So we go to this restaurant, and I kept thinking, geez, I just hope he keeps his mouth shut and doesn't smile, because I know the waitresses and stuff, right? So we sit at a table, and he orders a couple of sodas, and I'm looking through the menu, and now I'm thinking, okay, what can I order that's quick to eat so we can get the heck out of here? So I ordered a pastrami and Swiss sandwich with fries, so he ordered the same thing. So when the food came, I'm sorry, I can't help laughing. This thing is just... So anyways, we get the sandwiches. So now I pick up my sandwich and I start to eat, right? He takes a knife and a fork and he's cutting it in tiny little pieces. Tiny. I need a piece to feed a baby. Tiny. And then he picks it up, this tiny little piece, and he's chewing. He reminded me of a squirrel or a little beaver. Oh my God. And I took everything I had so I wouldn't laugh. The conversation went kind of okay. We had some similar interests and stuff, but I'm thinking, oh my God, can we just please leave? And I've never seen, when he ate his French fries, I've never seen anybody eat fries like this before in my life. Normally, either you use your fork and you pick it up, dip it in ketchup or whatever, and you eat it. Or you pick a French fry up and you take a couple of bites. This guy picks up a long piece of French fry, holds it like this, like he's eating a piece of corn on the cob. Oh, God. So anyways, now we're getting ready to go home, getting ready to, finish supper up. And he asked if I want dessert. And I'm like, oh, no, thank you. I'm really full right now. So now he drives me home. We get out of the car and walks me to the door, which I thought was, okay, that's very gentlemanly of you to do. A lot of men will just drop you off and drive off. So I thought it was nice that he was going to at least walk me to the door. So I use my key, I go in, and he follows me inside. And I'm thinking, oh boy. So we talked for a few minutes by the door. And then he leans out to grab me and give me a kiss, like on my mouth. And I quickly just turned my head so he caught my cheek. And I did that on instinct, but I really didn't want him to kiss me, especially not on a first date. I'm just not into that on like first dates or anything like that. I like to get to know people first. So anyways, I think he took offense when I turned my cheek like that. So he quickly said his goodbyes and said, okay, I'll give you a call so we can get together again. And all I said was, yeah, okay. And out the door he went. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, geez, please, don't call me. Don't call me. I don't know. I've had quite a few disastrous online dating experiences. I can tell you a few more in other videos, but this one I'll always remember, Two-Tooth Tony. And when I tell this story to friends, oh my God, they're amazed, and they will not try online dating. So I do hope you've had better luck. All right, till next time.